Another race day came around this weekend, and for Samantha Busch, that meant another wave of emotion. Merely 2 months after losing her husband, two-time Cup champion Kyle Busch, Samantha opened up on Instagram about what race weekends look like for her family now, and what's kept them going. Stick around because what she shared is honestly one of the most touching tributes we've seen from her yet. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation news is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. So here's what happened. On Sunday, as another NASCAR race weekend rolled around, Samantha Busch posted an emotional message reflecting on what these race days feel like now without Kyle. She admitted that the pain of his absence is still overwhelming, but she also used the post to thank the NASCAR community, her friends, and the fans who've stood by her, her son Brexton, and her daughter Lennix. In her words, she said it still hurts knowing they're not there cheering Kyle on. She said watching from the couch still feels surreal, and that she still catches herself looking for his name on the leaderboard. But at the same time, she said she's filled with gratitude. She went on to thank NASCAR fans directly, saying that over the past several weeks, the community has surrounded her and her kids in ways she'll never be able to fully put into words. She said fans have honored Kyle's life and legacy, shared their memories, prayed for the family, cried with them, and reminded them just how deeply he was loved. But here's the moment that really stands out. One of the tributes that stuck with Samantha the most happened during pre-race ceremonies at the Coca-Cola 600. That's when a number of NASCAR drivers honored Kyle by wearing his signature number 8 gear during driver intros. Samantha said she'll never forget sitting beside Brexton during those intros, watching driver after driver walk out wearing Kyle's gear and even doing his signature bow. She said tears were streaming down her face seeing just how loved Kyle truly is. And what made it even more meaningful for her was watching Brexton's reaction. She said every time a driver walked out in Kyle's shirt, Brexton would light up with a smile and a look of awe. Samantha said seeing his heroes choose to wear his dad's shirt in his honor made Brexton feel special, and that seeing her child smile in the middle of such darkness is all a mom could ask for. Along with the message, Samantha shared several photos from the family's life together. That included race day moments with Kyle, pictures of Brexton and Lennix, and a photo of Kyle's memorial at Chicagoland Speedway. You know, it wasn't just the fans she thanked either. Samantha also spoke directly to the NASCAR wives who stepped in to help her family through the hardest weeks of their lives. She thanked them for showing up with meals when she couldn't even think about cooking for the text that reminded her she wasn't alone, and for continuing to show up for her and the kids in the middle of their own busy lives. She said they didn't just love on her, they loved on her children too. She also opened up about the support of close friends and family behind the scenes. She said they carried her through moments she honestly doesn't know how she would have survived. She said they stepped in when she physically and emotionally couldn't, sat with her in the silence, loved her children like their own, and reminded her over and over that she didn't have to walk this road alone. Samantha closed her message with a reflection on what the NASCAR community has meant to her family over nearly 2 decades. She thanked fans for loving her family through every high and every low over the years, saying their prayers, stories, and unwavering support have always meant so much. And she ended with this. For nearly 20 years, NASCAR has been her family's home, and these past several weeks reminded her that NASCAR isn't just a sport. It's truly a family. So that's the update on Samantha Busch as she continues navigating race weekends without Kyle. What part of her message hit you the hardest? The Coca-Cola 600 tribute or the support from the NASCAR wives and fans? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and before you go, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We're building something real here, one race weekend at a time.